Hello and welcome back to my channel, the Liverpool FC TV. And I hope I find you all good whichever part of the world that you live in. I'd just like to say thank you for all those people who have viewed my past 3 videos, the one on Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley and Joe Fagan. I'm now going to move on to transfers. I've been waiting for the right moment, but I don't think there is a right moment at the moment with how to do a video, because let's be honest, there's so many stories floating around at the moment. We just don't know what's going to transpire. And as I said before, I only want to talk about signings when they have signed, not possible signings or an interest here or an interest there. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please hit that like button and please post a comment. So, after securing Florian Wirtz for £100 million plus, apparently he is the best German player this past year. He is a remarkable signing, and whether he plays in midfield or whether he plays up front remains to be seen. And the latest news is we have signed Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth at left back. I think that's a marvellous signing. He is young, he is fit, he is talented. He had 2 good games against Liverpool last season, as well as many more against other opposition, which puts a dilemma under the other players that we have at left back. Atletico Madrid do fancy or interested in signing Andy Robertson. Whether that goes ahead now could be a very strong possibility now that Kerkez has come in. But there's other things. I mean, Konaté is supposed to be going to Real Madrid. If he does, then Liverpool want to sign Mark Guéhi from Crystal Palace. And at £40 million, that's a snip. 24 years of age, very talented. He was almost going to go to Newcastle last season, or before the start of last season. They offered big money. Crystal Palace said no. He stayed. He won an FA Cup winners medal, and now he wants to step up and join Liverpool. But Guéhi has said he doesn't want to come and sit on the bench, and that's understandable, a man of his talent. But as we know, if Konaté doesn't leave, then 3-2 doesn't go. And the last thing you want is players sitting on the bench. I mean, last season we had some quality players sitting on the bench and they kept quiet. They didn't moan and groan about it, didn't go to the media or whatever. Obviously they must have talked to Arne Slot about the possibility of getting into the first 11. But the last thing you want is disgruntled players who have been signed and sitting on the bench. Or even worse, don't make the matchday squad. Or even worse, they're playing for the reserves. No good for them. No good for the club. They want to play first team football in front of big crowds. So, also mentioned is Viktor from Sporting CP in Portugal. Now, some people rubbish it. Some people say it could be a possibility, they're looking at him. But then again, Manchester United and Arsenal are on the radar as well. And he could be possibly going to United. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But also, you've got Darwin Nunez. Now, apparently he's indicated he's keen on going to Napoli. Napoli are keen on signing him. But the stalling point at the moment is the negotiations are going on and they haven't agreed a fee. So I expect Nunez to be leaving Anfield this summer. And so we need a good striker. And the stories are still circulating about Liverpool's interest in Newcastle's Alexander Isak. The Magpies have responded by saying he's going nowhere. He's on good money. He's playing in the Champions League this season with the Black and Whites. And they've slapped, supposedly they've slapped a £150 million tag on him if they want to sign it, which is eye-watering figures if Liverpool want to stretch themselves, but we don't know how much the budget is. They have spent money at the moment, but obviously they need to recoup it by selling players. And furthermore, it's just a monopolies game, if you like. We've seen Liverpool have been proactive. They had to be. Last season, before the season started, I predicted that with the present squad and no additions, and Arne Slot coming in, hitting the ground running, they'd win the league. All you need to do was some tweaks. Tighten up the defence, get Mo Salah scoring again, get the front three scoring and working hard, strong squad, and we win it. But now they've got to, it's a building stage. Just like Jurgen Klopp did when he first came in. He had an ageing squad. He had to move players on, bring players in. And we have the basis of a fantastic squad. But obviously Slot wants to build. He wants to go back and challenge for the Premier League title next season. Got strong opposition against Manchester City. Have made some fantastic signings. But he wants to go further than the Champions League. That's definite. We were falling short last season. We were beaten by PSG, who turned out to be the best team in that league and went on, quite rightly, to win it. But obviously Slot wants to do well. He wants to move. He wants to improve. He wants to achieve. He is ruthless in that respect. I believe he's a really good manager. I've liked what he said in these interviews. I like the cut of this man's cloth. He knows what he wants. Obviously he's going to have to put his thinking cap on and decide who's going to play where. But overall, Liverpool are going places. Mark my words. At the end of the season, if you'd asked me, will Liverpool win the league next season, with the same present squad and Trent missing, I would have said no. But now, I'm still not quite sure that we can do it, but depending on signings coming in and who leaves and what we're left with and what sort of squad we've got, then just before the season starts, I'll make my prediction. So for now, thank you for listening to my video. Next week, I hope to bring you another video on transfer, not rumours, but more concrete signings. The ink has dried. They become official players. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please hit that like button and please post a comment. So for now, take care, enjoy your week, enjoy your life, have a good time, and goodbye.